The Easter long weekend meets low prices at Dan Murphy's. That's right, whether you're headed to Whoop Whoop or just staying put, Dan's have gotcha on the long weekend. With the lowest prices on a range that'll satisfy everyone from uncles to best mates. Avoid the Good Friday scramble and stock up the esky by Thursday so you can sit back and sip this long weekend. You get it. You understand. And if you found it cheaper, well, Dan's will beat it. It's as simple as that. Nobody beats Dan Murphy's. T's and C's apply, and choose to drink wise.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Make Me Good at Golf podcast. Just three mates trying to look for golfing nirvana and improving our handicaps. We want you to come along for the ride. I'm Mr. 71, Damien Fleming, highest test score, lowest golf score. We are joined, as always, by Mr. 48, Peter Hallier.
Hang on.
Peter Hallier.
He's not here.
Hallier. He never turns up.
I could have sworn he was here.
Luckily, though, the man who's known as Longball Lehmo, Mr. 300 yards, Anthony Lehman.
There's a little update to this.
Well, how can you update Longball?
Longball, sit tight.
What are you talking about?
Sit tight. There's an exciting development just around the corner.
Okay.
So just...
Is it long ball or 300?
Oh, it's all of the above.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. So
okay. So we've got to talk about. I got one round in.
Well,
but you got a few golfing rounds in this week.
I was in country New South Wales on a comedy tour.
Yes.
And I now take my clubs with me when I tour.
See, it's
amazing.
It's brilliant.
So I played Armidale in country New South Wales. Beautiful country course, lush, beautiful greens. Nice, simple course, very much up and down around 18.
Did you shank it on the first? Haven't you had a habit of people watching and you topping it on the first? How did you go?
What? I drove pretty well on the first with this one. I'm back, and hit it up nice and onto the green. Again, no one behind me, so occasionally I was hitting a couple of balls, but I had my one game ball, and that's the one I counted for the 9 holes.
Yes.
And I had a ripping 9. I ended up, I think, with 19 or 20 points.
Yeah, that's good.
For the 9 holes.
That's very good.
At a ripping 9. Got in there. Shout out to Colin in at the pro shop.
Yeah.
There at Armidale. Lovely fella. Said he's going to shoot.
What was so lovely about him?
He was just really excited that I was from out of town and was playing their golf course. And I got in at the end and he goes, how'd you go? And I said, you know what, Colin? I said, that par 3 where you shoot down into the corner, where there are some overhanging trees that don't let you see all of the green. I said, I love that hole. He goes, that's my favourite hole on the course.
That's lovely.
Which was lovely. And then I said, you know what else I loved? The bloody 17th, where it goes up and sort of down slightly to the left, that par 4. He goes, you're joking me. That's my second favourite hole on the course. I said, Colin, you and I, we're in sync.
And Colin, you're lovely.
Yeah, Colin was great. So
are you finding just by playing a bit more often, even if it's 9 holes, do you feel like your game's getting better just doing that?
100%.
Yeah.
But it's just all that.
Continuing.
You know what's been good about playing regional New South Wales, because the courses haven't been super busy, I'll play sometimes, like, for example, that hole, that par 4, right? I got down there and I played it out. No one was behind me. So I chucked a heap of balls down the other side of the bunker and just practiced my chipping over the bunker onto the green.
There you go.
And I would have hit up about 20 chips just practicing.
Yeah.
And it's
and you don't have any annoying banter or anything when you're playing by yourself?
When I'm playing, no.
Do you talk to yourself?
I do talk to myself all the time. I mean, as we've discussed on this podcast, it is not a great sport for balanced self-reflection. No. There's a lot of therapists would be going, you shouldn't talk to yourself like that. That's not nice.
Would you talk to another person the way that you talk to yourself onto the golf course, long ball?
Golf course? No, I wouldn't.
Mrs. Parker,
and if anyone else spoke to me the way I talk to myself, I would never want to be friends with them ever again. So I played Armadale.
Good.
Great course. Had a lot of fun. Then I played Tamworth.
Okay.
Again, I'm playing 9 at Tamworth. Again, another great country course. It's in beautiful nick. Lovely greens, great fairways. And I played 5 holes. And I can see this guy behind me. There's no one else on this 9, on the back 9. Guy's flying up behind me on the golf cart. Jumps out, whacks the ball. Flies up on the golf cart, jumps out, whacks the ball. And I'm thinking, gee, this guy's coming up on me quick. And he gets to the tee box. We've got a par 3 next. And I said, oh, you go through, mate. It's fine. He goes, no, we can play together. I said, oh, okay, sure. So I tee, and I actually hit a really good tee shot. It goes about 6 feet from the pin. It's par 3.
Oh, wow.
He tees his up, and he goes about 2 feet from the pin. Unlike really short backswing, but he hits through it. Crisp sound when he hits the ball.
So first off, you're thinking, okay, this guy can hit it
Okay.
Oh, maybe he got lucky.
Yeah. Then we go to the next hole. I absolutely cream my drive. It's almost as far as I've ever hit a drive. Like it was, and you know what they call me?
Long ball.
Long ball, Lehmo. He goes, nice hit. Nice hit. And then he gets up. He hits his drive 20 metres past mine.
Oh.
And I'm like, okay. So we get up.
Wow.
We get up there. Then he chips his shot to within about 3 feet of the hole. And then he taps it in. But I'm all of a sudden playing better now that I'm playing with him.
You're inspired.
I'm inspired. So I get up in 2, and then I 2-putt for a par. And then on the next hole, I smash my drive again. And then he gets up and just creams his drive. And I said to him, gee, you hit the ball well. I said, what do you play off? And he goes, +3.
Oh,
right. Okay.
Because normally when you join a random person, the odds of them not being lower than 18 is low.
Slim. The odds of them being +3
never
are astronomical. So anyway, I'm talking to him. He was a pro for about 4 years in the early His name's David Hamilton. Lovely bloke, originally from Queensland, now lives in Tamworth. I think he's been the club champion at Tamworth about 7 times or something.
Yes.
But oh my God, when he hit the ball, just that crisp sound. But interesting, his short game, really small backlift.
Yep.
And then follows through on the other side. But
and putting
beautiful.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh, he was good.
But isn't it interesting too? I'll say that too. Just playing with people who are better than you. Like I got to 3.8 a few years ago, and my mate Lockie Collins was off scratch and playing pennant at Riversdale Golf Club. So I played with him a lot. And then, he moved away. He's at Peninsula Kingswood. So I don't play. And I reckon that's a bit of my problem, that not playing with a really good golfer frequently.
Yeah. Well,
because you just pick up things, or they notice going, something's gone different in your game. Actually, you're doing that. You don't normally do that. And
they give you handy little tips. Anyway, we finish, and it was lovely playing a few holes with him. And the pro at the pro shop goes, oh, Lehmo, love the podcast.
Oh, boom.
That you guys do.
Boom.
Brock Sampson, his name is, the pro at the pro shop there. Anyway, so I'm talking to Brock, and I'm talking to David, who I've just played with. And then we're talking about the podcast. And then David goes, in a hilarious small world moment, I could see he's starting to put pieces together in his head. And he's like, hang on, podcast, you do top 5 things? It goes, my wife sent me a top 5 list about the top 5 excuses for getting home late from golf. And so his wife had sent the top 5 list to him, and then we played together, and then he realised that it was him, that it was me in the top 5 list.
Yeah.
So that was...
so we're getting out there.
So anyway, so I've played bloody well. So I've had about 19 points there again at Tamworth in 9 holes. I've had a ripper. Anyway, then I've played Yarra Yarra on Monday just gone at Drummond Golf Day. Had a ripping group, right? I played with Shane, Myland, Drummond Golf in Adelaide.
Yep.
Chris, the Nidrian Hoppers Crossing Drummond Golfs in Melbourne. And Johnny, Rockhampton Drummond Golf. Johnny and Chris, you got the card at the start.
Yep.
Chris is filling out. He goes, Shane, what are you off? And Shane goes, 7. Okay, 7. He goes, right, I'm scratch. Johnny, you're scratch. Johnny goes, yeah, I'm scratch. Lehmo, I go 18.1. And they go,
18.
because we're rounding everyone up. So it goes, right, you're 19. So 2 boys on scratch.
Why weren't you 18?
Because they said at the start of the day, round all your handicaps up. So if you're if you're something 0.1, you round up to the next.
Okay.
For the comp that day.
That's interesting.
Anyway, that's just the way they did it. So I was happy to go to 19.
But do you still like, because you've come down, you're finding you feel a bit more confident saying 18?
Oh, yeah, I'm much happier to say 18.
Because you've been 25, 26, a few years ago. I'm off 18. Do you feel like you're a bit more accepted then?
Once I get below 18, then I'll feel like I'm part of the gang. You know
that's
what I mean?
coming.
It's coming. It's coming. But these boys, it's been about training with good golfers. So Johnny, I spent most of the day with him because we were using the pool carts and Shano and Chris were in the buggy, right? So Johnny, hits a good ball. Oh.
Long ball or good ball?
Oh, long and crisp. So crisp. But he was saying to me, he'd look at the club I've got and he'd go, well, hang on, what are you hitting?
Really?
And I'd go, I'm hitting a pitching wedge. He goes, what's your pitching wedge distance? I go 110. He goes, what's your 9-iron distance? I said, up to 130.
Definitely.
And he goes, nah, into the wind, crosswind, uphill, it's a 9. So I'd swap clubs. And every time he was right. And I'd hit the shot and go, there you go. But just little tips as well around the course.
How much would we improve if we had a caddy each round? It has to be 4 or 5 strokes.
You would have thought so.
Yeah.
I mean, he would have saved me 4 shots.
Yeah.
4 or 5 shots at
I've
least.
saved shots since I sacked Derek. Don's so much better.
I'm glad you got rid of Derek.
No, Don's good.
Derek. Evil Damien,
Derek,
a.k.a.
stupid.
Derek.
Stupid.
No good.
You know what Derek would have hit then? Pitching wedge. Nah, mate, you'll get there easy.
But the highlight of the day came on the 18th. So I needed 3 drives for the day.
And you're good. Like, you normally, I reckon, half a dozen, I reckon.
My driving was terrible.
Oh, God.
Terrible. So we've got 9 holes to play, and Chris is like, Lehmo, we still need 3 drives.
That's a bit of pressure.
So I hit the 10th hole, good drive, we'll use that one. Okay? So now I still need to deliver 2 from 8 holes. I shank the 8th.
Good.
I shank the next one. Hang on. So I shank the 11th. I shank the 12th. The 13th, I stuff up.
Oh,
right?
no.
The 14th, I stuff up. So now there's 4 holes left and I need 2 tee shots.
So we had this problem with Pete Hallier.
Yes.
At Yarra Yarra.
So the 15th, I nail my tee shot. Great. Got that one. And I teed off first and they will just put their clubs away and said, right, we're not going to tee off because we have to use that one. And then we get to the 17th and they're like, okay, Lehmo, you need to deliver here. So I hit a pretty good tee. Not my best one ever, but good enough for us to take it. So we take that. So I've got my 3 done on the 17th. Then I get to the 18th.
You talk about relief. How relieved are you? Yeah.
Then I get to the 18th and I hit the best shot I've hit all day. It's uphill too.
I know that. The 18th is lovely.
And the boys are like, gee, you've hit that a long way, Lehmo. And we get up there. Let's have a look at, I think we need to look first at long drive.
On the last hole here at Yarra Yarra.
How good's the clubhouse at Yarra Yarra?
Yeah.
That's the longest drive of the day right there. That is a massive hit. So to get this close, gee, you must hit a good ball.
So good, Lehmo.
Yeah,
That's long ball.
What do you say, team? Is it?
Yeah, mate,
But probably my shortest drive of the day, yeah? Yeah. Thank you. Well done. Well done.
And then the boys decided to do a little bit of maths. And this is what they came up with.
Okay. Man, that's a long drive from the other guy too. Wow.
This is the par 5 18th here. My tee shot's ended there. And we've been doing some quick measurements. How far do we think that?
304, Lehmo.
304 metres.
That is unbelievable.
Long ball, Lehmo.
What? Was that yards or meters?
Meters.
Is it official? Have you got a new nickname?
Like, it's just Mr. 300.
No, Mr. 304.
Mr. 304.
Wow. That's a massive drive.
It was just one of those, when you get onto one and you go,
Oh, I don't know if I
I'll
can
smoke that.
I can't hit it that far. That's a long way.
That felt good.
Yes.
I still didn't win longest drive.
Yeah, so
Someone did it about
that's like
315
320
metres.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So you got a new nickname.
Mr. 304, thank you. The Easter long weekend meets low, low prices at Dan Murphy's. Stock up early to avoid the Good Friday scramble so you can kick back and sip this long weekend. Found it cheaper? Dan's will beat it. Nobody beats Dan Murphy's. T's and C's applies, and choose to drink wise. But anyway, ripping day at the Drummond Golf Day at Yarra Yarra.
And I think we might not have got. Have you got a handicap update too?
I've gone. Have we got the celebrations? Yeah, I've gone from 18.5 to 18.1.
Boom.
Na 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 18.1.
Imagine that feeling, even 17.9 even.
I can sniff the 17s from here.
So we need I want to hand in a card before in the next week. But we'll work that out.
Riversdale. Will we hand cards in then or not?
Yeah. No, definitely. We're playing in the Sponsors Day for the Pro-Am there.
Well, there
so
it is.
We'll do that.
I'll hand a card in there.
So I had a round.
Where'd you play?
You might not have heard of this, Royal Melbourne.
Royal Melbourne.
West.
Oh God, it's ringing a bell.
Yeah.
I only play the composite.
Oh, really?
I'm a composite guy.
That's the last time you played it, was composite. What I know, well, it was a absolute treat.
Yeah.
Good conditioning. And since I'd last played, they've cleared out a lot of trees that not all would be coming into play.
Hang on, you played the Pro-Am?
No, because I was commentating on the test. I had to pull out.
You didn't
remember?
play the Pro-Am, right?
Yeah.
Because that was, I'd noticed that
Did
playing
people
the Pro-Am.
say that? Yeah.
Yes.
And I just thought, how good is it just seeing different areas of the course? And you know who we need to play with again is Rob Sitch, who's a member there. Because last time we played, it was like a golfing documentary. You know, when you stood on the tee, we'll show it in a minute.
The par 3 6th.
The fifth.
Fifth,
yeah. And you can see what 4 other holes. And he goes, what Dr. McKenzie was thinking of here.
Right,
wasn't he brilliant, Rob Sitch?
He's such a student
of
the course design and the designer that he's got all the backstories.
So with the new changes, I'd like to hear what he said. But it was for BMW Melbourne. Thanks to James Marriott for giving me the intro. And it was a qualifying stage. So if you've bought a BMW, you can go through your dealer, register and play. And you can actually get to the next stage, which is in New Zealand. And then if you win there, you actually play internationally.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Yeah, right.
And because I've got a BMW, I was qualified.
Yeah.
So I worked out. I was playing off 7, and I only had 2 shots on the front 9. So you got to hold
you
deep,
got to work hard.
and off the first, just an average tee shot, average second shot, average third shot. Had a massive putt, for par. I'm not going to sink that. Left it a fair bit short, and it was almost like, if I wiped the first hole,
it's a bad start.
I am out, and then I sunk like an 8-footer, and even that just gives you such a tick.
Yeah.
So then I went birdie, par, birdie. So I'm 1 under after 4.
Nice.
So I'm back in the game. 2, 3. They were par 5s that I birdied. And then we get on to the 5th. So this, if we can play this, so this is just, you've played it before. This is one of the greatest par 3s in the world.
Yeah. Oh,
Isn't it just absolutely
magnificent.
beautiful? You can hear the birds.
And it looks so good. And all those bunkers around the green. And you get punished if you're short because it rolls back down.
So I think I've hit a 6-iron or a 7. And if a bit of fade, it's very tight.
I feel like you've hit that pretty well.
Hit it really well, and it didn't fade enough. It was into the bunker.
We need to get the ball tracker onto these bad boys.
Yeah, we need to.
Oh, we ended up in the bunker.
But I got up and down for the par, but it was more about every time I play it.
Yeah.
That is such a beautiful hole, isn't it?
It's a glorious hole. I reckon I've hit that green probably 1 in 10 is my strike
I think
rate.
so. And you got to be, and the bunkers were good. And I'm trying to think about my game where it is at the moment. Like I'm not flying in anything, but I'm not shocking. I'd like to get my driving a bit more consistent because I'm scoring well away from Riversdale. So I've had 39 points at Sandhurst, 38 at Moona, 36 at Southern. Whereas I reckon I only played to my handicap once in about 7 or 8 rounds at Riversdale. So I've got to get it straight. And even here, like it's tough. I had 36 points, which I'm happy with off 7.
Well, your handicap should be coming in.
Yeah, I don't know whether you can hand that card in.
Why not?
I don't know. Well, you scored it through their app. It wasn't through the Royal Melbourne app, so I don't know. It'd definitely come down.
Can't you keep score on my score, though?
I'm not sure. You have to be registered in the comp, though, don't you?
You can still put your score in on Future Golf.
Yeah. Oh, well, we'll see how we go. But I was happy with that, and I think we got a photo of the boys. Obviously, James Marriott, who's the boss there at Melbourne BMW, his mate Lincoln, who's at the Q Golf Club.
Oh, yes.
And his mate James there, who had, I think he had 37 points, and Link had 39. I think James was about 30. So, yeah, thanks to James and BMW Melbourne for getting us on. And I didn't qualify. Someone had 45 points off 20. But I think they'd won
45
before.
points?
Yeah, won before, so he couldn't. I think if you win it, there's a 5-year grace period where you can't again. Okay. But then there was a couple of guys off got 41 points. So even if I'd played, I would have had to have played to, I would have had to shoot a 73.
Played a scratch almost.
Yeah, and I had a 79.
You need to shoot a 71.
I need to shoot a 70.
Well, a 70, yes.
To get where I'm going there. So our journey's still going. You've come down.
We're getting there slowly. For some reason in my head, I thought the progress would be a lot quicker.
I know.
But it takes time.
But it's
a tough game.
If you keep hitting it, Mr. 304, you're going to have just short irons into those par 4s.
Well, that was on that hole, because it's a par 5.
Yes.
I hit it onto the green, so I had an eagle putt.
Yes, and obviously you sunk that. What was the celebration?
I left the eagle putt about 4 metres short of the hole. So then I missed the birdie putt and put it in for a par. So
yeah. Doesn't that annoy you?
Oh, mate.
You end up 3-putting and then you can chip, which I did a bit yesterday, or got up and down from bunkers, I think 3 times. Then you're pumped, aren't you?
How cocky was I, though? I've tapped it in for a 5 and tapped it in for a 5 and I'm furious.
Yes.
I'm like, bloody 5-2. And the guy goes, it's a par 5. That's a 5-3.
Yes.
And I went, it was beauty. 5-3. I'll take that.
So how many points do you reckon you had individually?
I had yesterday, here's the headline, playing at Yarra Yarra, I had playing Jensams. I got to point out. So we only took, as I said,
take the best
we
drive.
took 4 of my drives for the day.
Still, we know the other member, Mr. Hallier.
Yes.
He had a 48 in Jensams.
Yes.
So he was using other people's drives. So how did you go?
I had 48.
Boom!
I got to say though, if I wasn't able to use the drives of my teammates,
that's something Peter's never said, has he? He has never said that, Pete.
We might have to pull him up on this.
What a way to finish this ep. So you have not one new nickname, Mr. 304. You've got 2. You're Mr. 304, Mr. 48. My God.
No, we might.
So you are living the title of this podcast, and that is Make Me
Good at
Golf.
That wraps another episode of Make Me Good at Golf. Now, why not make me good at long weekends with Dan Murphy's? Get your favourite drinks at the lowest prices. Found it cheaper? Dan's will beat it. Nobody beats Dan Murphy's. T's and C's applies, and choose to drink wise.